everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and today I want to do a little try on of the No7 matte powder matte blushers. These are a blush from No7 that I have actually never tried before. So they used to have blushes, well, in a different kind of compact. They revamped all their packaging a while back, but it used to be like dark black, almost like oval shaped. And that's the last time I tried one of their blushes, and it was just kind of forgettable. I don't even have it anymore. But I was looking for a really like neutral kind of beigey blush that wasn't too rosy that I could use, because I was using the heck out of this palette from Profusion, and I was doing a lot of colorful eye makeup, and I wanted a blush that wouldn't like compete or clash. And I couldn't really find one. I didn't own one that I felt was appropriate, but I found this one from No7. This is called Honey. And I fell in love with this. It's the perfect like beigey, like neutral, barely there, a little something kind of blush, and it's exactly what I was looking for. And I loved it so much, I went and bought the other 3 colors. And these are really good. I think they're very underrated. You know, No7's definitely known for their skincare. I also prefer their skincare, but they do have some really good makeup products and some stuff that I've repurchased multiple times. So the blushes were something I had never tried before, and now I feel like, where has this been all my life? I think they're so good. They do describe them as matte. I don't know if you can see from there. I will swatch all of these as well. These aren't like a flat matte powder. They do have, I want to say, like a little bit of a mineral quality to them. You know that like a mineral blush has a little bit of a shininess to it, but it's not radiant. It's just like a nice satin finish. I feel like that's what these have. This one's barely gonna swatch. Let me see if I can even get it to have a color. I will try all of these on as well though. So there's this one. Maybe you could see it. It's that color right there called Honey. It's just a little something, and it's exactly what I wanted. I also got the shade Pomegranate. That's this one right here. And all of these are described as matte. They don't have any that have shimmer in them, or that they say have shimmer in them. There's that one right there. Next one is the shade Cranberry. This is the one I was kind of afraid of because it's really deep. And I wasn't gonna get it, but I thought, what the heck? You just use it light. But it's very pigmented. Look at that one. Really pretty winter berry kind of color. And then this one, my other favorite, called Peaches. Ooh, that one is so pretty. I can't wait to put this one on again. Let me do a little swatch. I'm trying to heavy swatch these. That's Peaches right there. They do have that nice little bit of satin finish to them, but they don't look like you put on highlighter. They don't have that kind of a quality to them, but it's just enough for it not to be a flat matte. So I want to try this one on. I just had a fear that I didn't press record on the camera. Anyway, this is the one called Honey. This is the one that was like my introduction here. And I'm going to use the Morphe blush brush, this one right here, to put these on. And I do have some other like neutral blushes, but they were a little more rosy than I was wanting. And this one was just so perfect because it just makes you look a little flush, but not like you have a bunch of blush on. See what it does? It's just a little something. It doesn't compete with the eyeshadow. It just gives you a little bit of color on your cheeks, on your nose, wherever you want to put it, without being over the top. I love this color so much. Let me get a little closer and see if you can see that little bit of radiance. So as you can see, it's not a flat matte powder, but it's just like a nice little healthy looking blush. So even though they're called matte, I don't think they're matte or really like that flat kind of matte look. It's so pretty. I love this one. I'm so glad I tried this one out. And I buy No7 at Walgreens. I know they carry it at Target as well. And no, they carry the skincare at Ulta, but they don't carry the makeup, I don't think. So I get it at Walgreens. They also sell it on their website. But this one's my favorite. This one's one of my favorites. I absolutely love this one. So let's move on to a next one. Let's try out Pomegranate. This one is really, really pretty. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this one because it is, you know, the other colors are pretty pigmented. So I'm not gonna go crazy. The one called Honey is the only one that I feel like could just, you know, get the brush in there and not feel like I'm gonna overdo it. But the other ones, they all do have a nice amount of color to them. This is such a nice brush. This is from the new, like, revamped Morphe brush collection. I've never seen a blush brush like this, in this like shape. It's so nice. Ooh, I like this one too. I'm gonna put a little bit more on this side. It's so pretty. And as far as wear time goes, I don't notice these really change a whole lot throughout the day. I feel like it also just depends on your skin type and the other makeup you have on, and what time of year it is. Like a lot really depends, I think, on how long your makeup lasts. But I haven't had an issue with these whatsoever. I've only been trying these out now in the winter. I only discovered these like a month ago. But I've used each shade multiple times and I haven't had any issues with fading or anything like that. They do stay pretty true to color throughout the whole day. So that one's Pomegranate. Again, a nice little radiant finish to it. Nothing crazy, but definitely not a matte shade. But I think it's perfect for this kind of color. Ooh, I love this one. I'm gonna say that about all of them. I'm gonna say that about all of them, but they're all really pretty. Really underrated too. Okay, let's move on. Let's do the darker one, the darkest one. This is the one called Cranberry. This one too, just gonna do one little dab and kind of disperse it onto both cheeks. Because this one is very pigmented, and I also have a little bit of trouble blending this one. It tends to kind of stick right where you put it and has not necessarily a staining quality, but it's a little, like it doesn't budge once you put it there. You got to kind of keep working at blending it. This one I love the color of, but I have not really found the right way to get this one to work for me, just because it blends, I don't know, you just got to put a little more elbow grease into blending it, you know, but maybe it's just the nature of the color. So this is my little foundation brush. I'm just trying to, you know, help this one blend a little bit and put the foundation that I have, just whatever's left on the brush, and kind of blend it around the blush so it looks a little more wearable and a little less crazy, because just a little bit of that one was really intense. So once you get it to blend, it is a really pretty color. Hold on. This one has been my least favorite this whole time, but I don't know, now it looks really pretty. But look how glowy it is. It's not radiant or shimmery, but it's very, very not just a regular matte powder. This one's really pretty. Once I kind of helped it blend a little with the leftover foundation on my brush, I think it became a little more wearable and a little less like, what did you put on your face? But again, still pretty. Really nice color, like this one. Okay, now we're gonna go with my second favorite here. This is the last one. This is the shade Peaches.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Ah! Oh, yeah!
And I love this one. It's so pretty. Again, just a little dab will do ya. But I love this kind of color a lot. This like cockatiel orange. Okay, so there's Peaches. I love this like fresh cockatiel kind of color. I just really like this blush formula so much, and I love this brush. This is such a nice brush. I think it works with these blushes really well too. I think this is such a pretty color, such a nice little springy orange, like corally pink color. Super pretty. I like this one a lot too. But that is it. That's my little try on of the blushes. I think these are very underrated. I think they're really pretty. They have a really nice, like a little bit of a mineral quality to them. Like you could see, they're not completely flat matte. They blend really nice. The one called Cranberry takes a little more time to blend, but at the end it still looks really pretty. They have a nice pigmentation to them. I think these are really good. I want to say they were $14 each, but if you buy them at Walgreens, they always have a sale. Like when I bought these, they were 40% off. They're always buy one, get one half off. They're 20% off. There's always something going on with No7, so you shouldn't ever have to pay full price for No7, I don't think, because it's always on sale at Walgreens. But that is it. If you've tried these blushes or this is your first time hearing of them, let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss my next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.